The Megalodon, which went extinct millions of years ago, was the largest shark ever to prowl the oceans and one of the largest fishes on record. The scientific name Carcharodontus megalodon means giant tooth, and for good reason. Its massive teeth are almost 3 times larger than the teeth of a great white shark. The Megalodon's fossil bones and teeth give scientists major clues about what the creature was like and when it died off. Like the dinosaurs, the Megalodon liked the warmth. During its time, it hunted in warm, shallow seas that covered much of the planet. Megalodon's teeth have been found on every continent except Antarctica. Megalodon may have gone extinct when the seas dried up, the ice age began, and the water was locked up at the poles. According to a discovery, the shark either starved or was frozen into extinction. These sharks also had a ferocious bite. While humans have been measured to have a bite force of around 1,317 newtons, researchers have estimated that the Megalodon had a bite force of 182,201 newtons. The Megalodon used to eat animals as small as dolphins and as large as humpback whales. In order to tackle prey as large as whales, Megalodon had to be able to open its mouth wide. It is estimated that its jaw would span 2.7 by 3.4 meters wide, easily big enough to swallow 2 adult people side by side. Well, one thing's for sure, that if this big creature still existed, life wouldn't have been the same. Who knows if the big tooth would have evolved legs or wings? Anyways, what would life really be if we still had some enormous sharks? Existence of this creature would have caused a lot of problems for the marine life. You see, when creatures this big exist, they generally need a large amount of prey, and so marine life would nearly finish. Aside from the fact that the beaches would be closed forever, many businesses wouldn't even exist. How? Well, simple. No fish, no business, and of course nobody would ever want to go fishing when Megalodon's in the water. Now, because the Megalodon is a large creature, inhaling in the ocean would simply engulf all small sea animals like starfishes, seahorses, and small fishes. And as I told you earlier, even though Megalodon's favorite meal was whales, but it literally can eat anything if it's hungry. Since all the marine animals aid in cleaning the ocean water, for example starfishes, it's obvious that if there wouldn't be any of these marine animals, the ocean would become dirty. Now that the water is dirty everywhere, the evaporation of dirty water would hence result in dirty rainfall. This means that such rain will destroy the crops and other plants, and hence vegetarians will starve to death. And not only them, animals that rely on these plants would significantly decrease in number. As the plants would decrease and die, the amount of carbon dioxide would increase, resulting in the decrease of oxygen. Now, on the other hand, a lot of islands are living on the coral reefs, and they are coated with calcium carbonate obtained from the metabolism of small animals. Now that all the sea animals would no longer exist, these coral reefs would be disintegrated. This would result in breaking apart of all these islands. Pieces of islands would float in the water at large distances. Flying would not be possible from a small piece of land, and swimming would not be an option because Megalodon will surely eat you. Now that every country and island would depend on its own, no plants and no animals would be left. The only meal for humans would be humans. Hence, to summarize, if Megalodon still existed, we would have died a long time ago. But who knows if there's still something hiding deep in the oceans.